Or is Batman?
Batman is the creation.
Oh,
man, that was rough.
I think he got crushed by Big Van Vader.
Well, that's, no, that's not Bam Bam Bigelow. That's actually Bane. Bane broke Batman's back. But my understanding of Batman is that he was a creation. What happened to him was, he was a creation in that alleyway when that guy walked up and shot his parents. Batman was created right then. You know what I mean? Because he was just a kid. He was Bruce Wayne.
And Superman hitting on some chicks.
Well, that's what that derelict would do. Him in his pajamas.
And they laugh at him because she struck out.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, Superman really doesn't care anyway.
And this is the old school Batman.
Well, it's
going on at Starbucks, and I want to hear about the story of a luchador.
Well, what happened was there was a number of gentlemen that were discussing different types of wrestling, and they were saying, well, I watch WWE, and the other guy said, well, I like sumo, and then another guy said, well, luchador, like Mexicans, Mexican wrestlers. And that's, all of those are great wrestling. I don't know if you ever saw wrestling like that before.
Wrestling.
I did. So it's like, when I heard that, I was forced to say, wow, I guess wrestling's not dead after all,
Hey, speaking of wrestling.
Yeah. Well, we usually do.
Joseph Evaldi from Joseph Evaldi Brand has a book out. The production of the square circle. What is that book again?
I don't know.
The evolution of the square circle, the production of professional wrestling.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that one's a good one.
It is an audiobook, Kindle book. It is about how they went from black and white TV straight to the streaming stuff today, and it's all over the place again.
It's a good read, kids. You should check it out.
Where they thought wrestling was done, it lived on. And where the hell are we now?
Well, if you're done plugging, then what I should say is, I'm an emissary of the Okanus Network, sent by my brother Ricky Bearheart to change the space-time continuum. But before I do that, I'd like to talk to you about Okanus Network's fine quality programming, the podcast.
Do explain.
Well, the Okanus Network was started by Ricky Bearheart because why not? He reads his novels because he's a compulsive maniac and he does nothing but write. And he has 5 novels, but he put one up there now called Malforia Volume 1. And it's a doozy. I read it. But there's also another channel called Quantum Posey where he reads poetry, not only his, but he has guests on. And he had who was on that one anyway? Do you remember?
Not Totem Wolf.
No, that's you.
His brother.
Yes.
Wolfman Joe.
That's right, kids. Wolfman Joe laid the poetry of Joseph Evaldi. And it's a humdinger. There's a couple episodes, and I gotta tell you, I'm already in love with the show. But my favorite show, before we get all wrangled up here, is the Ricky and Wolfman Show.
Very good show.
Featuring my brother Ricky Bearheart. And it's a talk show where they talk, and they talk a lot. But it's good, and you'll like it. Just check it out. So that's the plugs, okay?
Plugs.
Yes.
Plugs.
Oh, this
Where the hell are we now?
That's the Emperor from Star Wars. Remember Emperor Palpatine? He's the guy who masterminds the galaxy. He goes, execute Order 66. And then they betray, the clones betray the Jedi. Remember that?
He looks like he was very bad on Oxy.
Yeah, he is. He's bad on everything. He's the most evilest thing in the galaxy.
He looks like he's bad on Oxy, and he's bad on...
He's on Molly. He's on Trolley. He's on everything.
Is he friends with the mask?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta tell you, he needs a mask.
I think he is a mess.
Yeah, I don't know. He kind of looks like George Bush with like a monk's robe on. You know what I mean? Weird.
Yeah. I don't know about George Bush, but he looks like a Bush.
Oh. What kind of a bush? Like a shrubbery? I said Bush the name. I didn't say Bush the thing. Oh, look at this.
Well, I get confused sometimes.
That's okay. Life is about confusion from time to time.
Why is Sam Beckett from Quantum Leap over here?
Mysterious.
Oh no! What? These kids are eating the cereal. Bar.
It's a trap, kids.
Are we in WCCW?
No, this is a Star Wars Robot Chicken episode.
Oh,
Clearly.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's definitely worth watching this. I mean, this is like as crazy as it gets, you know?
Is he gonna wang Chunk tonight?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what he's gonna do, but it's definitely getting disturbing. The Star Wars universe is not for the faint of heart. There's so much stuff going on there, it's like you have no idea.
Yeah, I think they've been hanging out with Bartholomew a lot.
Bartholomew? You talking about from Spaceballs?
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite movie ever. You know, I went to go see that when it was in the theater. Let me tell you, changed my life. It was like discovering the Ark of the Covenant or something. It was amazing. John Candy is phenomenal in that movie. You want to talk about amazing comics?
Yes, very, very amazing.
I mean, whatever you kids are doing now, you should just drop it and seriously check out John Candy if you feel like holding your guts with laughter.
Yes.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is just an amazing movie, too.
Canadian Bacon.
Oh, listen, the classics. I mean, but Spaceballs, that is one of my favorites.
I remember SCTV.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian television. Canadian television.
It was their Saturday Night Live, man. And as far as I'm
Yes.
concerned, amazing, you know.
Yes, that's very good.
As far as sketch comedy stuff is concerned, you know, it's creme de la creme.
Where are we?
They're on the Death Star, and they're getting ready to blow up planet, I think probably the forest moon of Endor, if I remember correctly.
Are they ready to blow up the guy that's screaming?
No, I don't think so, but Vader would probably break his larynx or something. Vader likes that fourth joke, you know, where he's like, go out and get me a bagel and coffee. And they're like, no. And he's like, yes. And then
The guy just died.
Yeah, that's what they do. Those Imperial guys, they die left and right.
Dragging him around.
The galaxy's a swarm of humanoids, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, it seems like we're in the countless trillions in that galaxy.
This crazy guy with a mustache.
Well, look at him. He's
beard and
yeah, it
looks horrible. And Luke Skywalker is just having a good old time. I wonder what ganja he's smoking.
Well, whatever it is, you can bet that the Force is with him. The Force will be with you always, even in your pipe. Hey, there's George Lucas. He's a real hero. You know, that guy, you have any idea how much money that guy made? He's my hero. You could say whatever you want about him as a creative talent.
Got stuff from Joseph Campbell.
He certainly did. He was smart to do that. Because not only did it help Campbell out, it was harmonious for him to do that. All that stuff at Skywalker Ranch. Kids, listen, I don't mean to be so bold, but anybody who has any sense at all should really go see Joseph Campbell anything. Especially the Star Wars special.
Whoever's watching this right now, I'd run.
Well, yeah, I mean...
He's at a podium. Nothing good could come out of this.
Could you imagine going to a Gen Con and having to listen to him? Like, I'd much rather it be Gene Roddenberry myself.
You know, it's...
Gene Gene Roddenberry was obnoxious with the things. I mean, I don't mean to say obnoxious. What I mean to say is it's amazing that he could be so articulate.
Yeah.
I mean, George Lucas is just like, yeah, well, I made a lot of money here, and I made a lot of money there, and it's fascinating how much money I made. Gene Roddenberry's like, I hate the censors. They try to censor the Bible. You can't do anything on network TV. Puritanical fascist. He goes hog wild. You know why? Because I hear he used to like the sauce.
And what kind of sauce do you like?
Well, I don't know, but I imagine it was gin and a lot of it.
And if you saw those dinosaurs talking, that's the conversation they had.
Well, those weren't dinosaurs. Those were those giant worms that live in the asteroids. That they flew the Millennium Falcon in there. Remember, Princess Leia sees that monster in the window and she screams, and Chewbacca's like, when he goes outside, he's like, this is terrible. This monster's flying everywhere. And then there's this big, like, it sounds like flatulence, and then they have to get back in the ship.
There's a lot of that going on, I guess.
Oh, there's George Bush.
Oh no, there's Murdoch.
Yeah, or something. I don't know.
Clinton.
Yeah,
Bush.
William Jefferson. Whoa!
No. Anything is bad about this period.
Oh no.
They're defacing the sacred statue, and the rising is up in the ground, and
Oh, see, he's gonna pay now.
Lincoln is now pissed off.
Abe Lincoln would beat this guy's eyes closed. Let me tell you.
And it is.
Abe Lincoln would be like, 75 ago, and then he would proceed to UFC him into a bloody pulp.
And he was a fighter, and why is he having the rest?
Abe Lincoln was a wrestler. He was a land surveyor. He was a president. Okay? And he could definitely use a lightsaber if push came to shove.
Precedent. It's not a precedent. It's a president.
I know. I said president. I have a speech impediment that makes it so it sounds like it's, what did you say, precipice? Oh, precedent. That's right. Use precedent and forget it.
I forgot what we were talking about, a precedent or a precedent.
We're not talking about anything, really. We're watching cartoons and funny stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta forgive me. I have a brain lapse at times.
My life has been nothing but a brain lapse since 1985, so I wouldn't really worry about it if I were you. I had heard people talking about brain lapses in Starbucks.
I've lost my brain at a lapse.
Yeah, I take laps, and sometimes my brain's there, and sometimes it's not. You know?
Oh, well, let's get back to,
yeah, a regularly scheduled program.
Horrible, outlook of this, contraption in space that they just converted Skywalker to be,
Oh, they want him to join the dark side, is what it is. They want to turn him to the dark side. Because the Emperor is done with Vader's crap.
Are they singing a song?
It might be like a rap battle, but I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know what's going on, but
it might be a rap battle.
It kind of looks like it is.
I am the Emperor, and I am the King. You know me, and I am a great thing.
Yes. Yeah, he sure is. I think the Emperor is my favorite character in the whole Star Wars series. Oh, look at him. Oh, see you later.
Bye-bye. I guess he lost.
Well, what happened really in the show was there was
Sam Beckett is just sweeping him away.
Oh, look. Chewbacca is like Hoss, Cartwright. He's like, forget it. So wait a minute, what's going on? How we doing?
I think we're running out of time.
Well, you know what? I had so much fun that I tell you, it flew by. You know, so I don't think we've lost anything. I think we've gained